This is Johnny Bluestar. I help Dr. Hugo Rodier produce and broadcast the Integrative Hermetic Health Show, featuring the wisdom of a medical doctor who specializes in nutrition and gastrointestinal disorders. The wonderful thing about our program is that it continually exposes the value of nutrition in creating genuine healing scenarios, as opposed to the methodologies so often using pharmaceuticals that often mask symptoms and have potentially serious side effects and also unnecessary surgery. Of course, there's a place for truly needed pharmaceuticals and appropriate surgery, but Dr. Rodier often explores the excesses of the use of these strategies by the medical profession. This insight is truly presented by Dr. Robert Sapolsky, author of Why Zebras Don't Get Ulcers, Stress and Health, when he gave the inaugural Fenton Rhodes lecture on protective wellness.
If your blood pressure is 180 over 120 every time you're stuck in traffic or something, you're not saving your life. You are suffering from stress-induced hypertension. And you do that chronically enough, and you're going to damage your cardiovascular system. Okay, 30 seconds already, you are more at risk for cardiovascular disease than if you smoke, than if you are overweight, than if you have elevated cholesterol levels, a huge risk factor. Where you're in the supermarket and you've picked the slow line and you want to kill the son of a bitch kid behind the cash register. Come on. How do you know I have a 1 o'clock meeting trying to screw me up? No, don't ask the old lady how she is today. Come on. I'm going to die someday. If this is what you're doing, instead of checking out the Elvis sightings in the National Enquirer, your blood pressure is going to go up. And if this is what you're doing every time somebody could have held the elevator door open for you but didn't, if you're doing this 40 times a day, you're going to pound away at your blood vessels set up for cardiovascular disease.
This show is called New Studies, New Insights, and we cover an article in the Journal of the American Medical Association that promotes an integrative care package that includes evidence-based lifestyle intervention in dealing with depression. Dr. Rodier will discuss the relationship between diet and depression. Can mushrooms make you smarter, at least at certain delicate moments in later life? We also explore a new study that suggests, indeed, that mushrooms may cut cognitive impairment risk. We look at the effectiveness of the FDA's new added sugar labeling rules. We also explore the actual validity of an article that warns that over 2 cups of very hot tea daily increases the cancer risk for the esophagus. Dr. Rodier comments on the value of interpreting this study correctly. Do we have to be afraid of tea? Probably not. But then what is the matter?
Nossa, o chá tá quente. Tá queimando minha boca. O chá tá queimando minha boca. Tá queimando minha boca. Queima. Tá queimando minha boca. O chá tá queimando minha boca. Tá queimando minha boca. Queima.
Another study claims that, quote, healthy food prescription could prevent as many as 3.28 million cardiovascular events in the United States. For those thinking of making dietary modifications, this study and our discussion might point in the right direction.